Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Melissa, I write books. You can't even read my list. The marker is too faint. I, yesterday, had a people day. Just a lot of people, from dawn till dusk people. The more I live, the less I subscribe to introvert and extrovert, but I know that I am an introvert and is ambivert, is that what we're saying now? I enjoy spending time with people, but today I needed a list day where I was just by myself for a little bit and did some things on a list. So on the list, which you can't even read, clean my kitchen, do the laundry, run, write, surface clean, everything. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It's the goal, it's the plan, the hope, and the wish. To catch you up on the writing, I streamed this morning and got a whole chapter done. So I'm now officially, I think I'm officially at the midpoint, but I think the next scene I have is another one where it's like, there's a couple scenes in it, a couple chapters in one, and I just didn't do a chapter break in it when I was writing it the first time. So there's a scene that I'm very excited about, and then the midpoint, which I'm also very excited about, hoping to do some of that, but I did already write a chapter today. So yeah, I just need some time. I don't think the laundry pile has been this atrocious since I did my author newbie tag, which I guess I will link. Why do I have so many clothes is the question I brought you all here to answer. And the answer is I don't understand or know. So far there's been zero writing in this vlog. Okay, you know what's really upsetting me? I was gonna go on a run, but it is raining very moodily outside, so I can't. Although it would be a nice night to write, so I'm gonna try to speed fold this thing. the next day. I achieved almost everything on my list except for going on a run because it was raining. But I went on one today and I got caught in a rainstorm and then it poured on me. Anyway, the writing has been good. Okay, hot tip, everybody. Go listen to the Shit No One Tells You About Writing podcast. So helpful. I've already submitted for them to review my query. The top of every show for like 30 minutes, they in-depth critique people's query letters. Everyone go now, do it. I did just take a trip to Barnes & Noble, so I do have a book haul, which to be fair, you haven't seen a book haul in a long time because I have not been going there as often. So I kind of stocked up and I've made some discoveries. So I'm excited to share, but first I'll let you know what I got at the 50% off tables. Emily Weld's Encyclopedia of Fairies. If you've been anywhere on the internet, you've heard of this one. Cozy Fantasy, which I typically don't even like cozy fantasy, so I don't know why I got this. Then I got a Riley Sager book because I haven't read any Riley Sager and he's becoming a name in thrillers. I think he already is a name in thrillers. And I just want to be more well-read in thrillers. So I got The Only One Left. Then I got... This was kind of an on-the-whim purchase. I got Stay Dead by Emily Henry. Not Emily. No, April Henry. Not Emily Henry, writer of rom-coms. April Henry, writer of YA middle grade thrillers. April Henry has been around since I was a teeny little girl. I was in middle school. But she wrote the book that was like Girl Stolen, about this girl who gets kidnapped. Does it sound like me? Who would have thought? And then she wrote all these little thrillers that are like teeny tiny like this. And I remember one of them was like this girl who woke up tied to a chair and she didn't have any memory and she like had to figure out who she was. And then this other one where the pizza delivery guy got kidnapped. She just knew, like, as a middle schooler, I was obsessed. And this book, I was like, oh, like just nostalgia, I'll look at it. And it seems so interesting and good. So apparently there's a car accident. No, there's a plane accident. She's with her mother in the plane and her mother is like, hey, here's a key with evidence. And so she's in the middle of the woods after a plane crash and has to like survive in the wilderness, but also stay dead. If people know she's alive, bad things will happen. And I was like, April Henry, you've intrigued me. Then I got the third book of this situation. I'm on the second one right now and I know that it ends in a big cliffhanger because I've been on the internet. It's not like my favorite series in the world, but I know that I will like to have owned all three of them. So it is an investment that I'm making in my children. They're gonna wanna read them all. Okay, the last two were the ones that I bought for research purposes. So this one is How to Kill a Guy in 10 Ways, which is clearly how to lose a guy in 10 dates. That rom-com. And it's a very like, ooh, rom-com thriller, which is a genre I've been trying to read more of because I think it might be a genre that I'm actually writing in and I don't even know it. The thing I'm finding though is all of these books that are like, ooh, cartoon cover, murder, it's all like the main character is a villain. And I don't love that, but I'm interested to see. I haven't actually read any of these though. I've just seen them around. So I'm interested to see if this is like the tone I'm trying to go for, or if I am in the wrong direction. This next one gave me a panic attack when I saw it. You May Now Kill the Bride. So it's very similar energy to The Wedding Season. It's like wedding thriller, kind of fun. So the bride-to-be drops dead at her bachelorette weekend with all of her bridesmaids as suspects for her murder. So I think this is more of a whodunit, but I'm also gonna read it in case I want to comp it because I've been looking for more wedding thrillers to comp. It does kind of stress me out that this was published this year because maybe the wedding thriller market is too oversaturated. But I'm just gonna read it and hope for the best. I'm actually feeling very researchy with all of these. I need to read all the books I have. I'm getting behind now. I was caught up for a while with all the books I owned. And then I started buying more books. Anyway, there's a little book haul for you. In terms of writing, I've been writing. So no big updates there, but definitely check out that podcast I was talking about because it's already been exponentially helpful. So I was a little afraid of it at first. Like I didn't want to play it because I was worried. Like sometimes when I feel like there's gonna be a resource that has a lot of information that I've never heard before and that's super important, I get really apprehensive about it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to see something that's gonna make me do a bunch of work because it's gonna reveal a bunch of things I need to do. But no, it's so helpful, you guys. If you're querying, if you're thinking about querying, even just like if you want to get your book ready, it is very good. It has a lot of good resources. Are these lights flickering over there? So sorry if they've been flickering this whole time. Everybody, let's do a little grocery haul. Summer. My trusty friend Aldi. I feel like coming in clutch for the rest of these. Avocados and oranges. I'm making some tacos for the week, so this is gonna kind of go in that. Taco, and taco. So my friend is coming over today, so I'm gonna make the beef for when we have it today, and then I'm gonna freeze the chicken, and then later in the week, I'm gonna make the chicken. And I think I'm gonna do it with taco seasoning, but I don't know if I'm gonna be over tacos by then. So I just have the two meats, protein shakes for my coffees, taco, garbage bags, I've been out for a while, and pickles. Then, okay, listen. One of the ways that I stay motivated to stick to all of my health and fitness goals is by buying clothes. So I got this little number from Walmart, and it opens in the back so you can pee. Are you kidding? And then I just got another little cute basic workout tee, little cutout in the back. Triathlon training starts next week. Are you excited? No, you're not, because that's all I'm gonna talk about. And then I got cute little like romper situation that I feel like I could wear to work. I need to try it on to see what the vibes are, but that is just another little addition. Oh, I also got some Gatorade for electrolytes. I know there are other probably better ways for electrolytes, but like when I get back from a run, I put the Gatorade, pro tip, I put the Gatorade in the freezer right before I leave for the run. I come back, are you kidding? That half frozen Gatorade is what keeps me sane. I have one of those in a pickle and some oatmeal, and I could conquer the world. Hello, congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. Did I return to writing? Nope. But I feel very on top of everything else, so that's exciting for me. I am right up into the midpoint though, and it's a long weekend this weekend, so we'll just kind of see. Thanks for spending a few days with me, helping me get on top of all of the things. The writing is coming along. It is coming along slowly but surely, and I feel like I've just been thinking a lot about how I can become better at craft. I feel like I'm writing a lot, but I've been feeling like I want to get better at just a lot of things. I think anytime I listen to some sort of craft or advice content like this podcast I was mentioning, which you should definitely check out, it just reminds me, like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of, if we want to use a sports analogy, I feel like I've been doing a lot of scrimmages, but not a lot of drills. So I've been writing a lot, but I haven't been actually practicing dialogue, practicing studying what makes good dialogue, what makes good interiority, what are all these technical things. And I don't think that it's entirely necessary to learn all these things, and I think they can be learned in a lot of ways, like through reading and through writing books and through watching people's content and through listening to books. And so I don't feel like I've never studied any of that, but I think I want to try to be a little bit more intentional about looking into all these things. So that's just another thing I've decided to add onto my plate. I don't have any specific plans about that yet, but I might just kind of look into what are some good practices or like drills or warm-ups or something that I can do to help. I think specifically like just a kind of craft level, writing good sentences, writing good dialogue, and balancing all these things well, and what's the expectation of the genre, and just a lot more research and studying than I have been doing. Those are my final thoughts. Comment a tree down below because we're all about growth here. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.